Hello friends. Currently you are watching Insert Update Delete in Room database in AndroidX. Insert data from client to server, insert data from Android to MySQL. So up to now in part 1, introduction of Room database, how to create Room database and how to insert values. In part 2 you have seen that how to fetch the data from database. Part 3, how to search the data from Room database. In part 4, how to update data to Room database. In part 5, how to delete data from Room database. In part 6, how to make JSON and fetch the JSON from PHP to Android. In part 7, how to fetch the data from MySQL Room database and show notification. And part 8, automatic fetch the data at regular interval from server using Work Manager. In this video, in part 9, insert the student from client, means from mobile to server, so from Android to MySQL. So in previous video you have seen that Android Q schedule task with Work Manager, which will fire or trigger the thing and fetch the data from with Work Manager from the server to MySQL. So let's start from Android to MySQL database. It's a client server programming, so one step is server side with PHP, WAMP and MySQL side, and the 4 steps at client side. So let's begin with the MySQL side. So PHP side means server side. Let's start step number 1. Create the web service for insert, means insert the student to PHP. So we make one file, ws insert student.php file. So let's try and go to whatever the editor you have used, save as inside the web service, just paste that. We want to override it, override with this save button and start the coding. So whatever PHP knowledge you have, you can make your programming, and just first close, start and close this. We include connection.php. So whatever the connection inside the PHP, it will directly come over here, local host root database student DB. Then just we make $v roll number equals to $_request, and in this one just type roll number, semicolon, and copy this one roll number for student name, for contact number and for gender. Just we type the code student under student name and copy this one to over here. Then another is contact number, and just type, I am smart so don't remove no and v, and the last one is gender. So by the way, go to your fire your query, $SQL equals to double quote insert into the name is student, then roll number student name, comma contact number, comma gender. Whatever the values we want to find, that values we fetch the values by $v roll number, and the same thing for this, the single quote, then $v student name, then $v contact number, and $v enter. So our query is ready with this one. Just press semicolon over here. So our SQL query is written. So if it's MySQL, so MySQL I underscore query. If you know that, first we need to give link, and now we need to fire this query SQL. Then if the connection is, if there is any doubt, then just press error. What are the error message you want to type? Then concat with dot MySQL I n underscore error. What are the problem in $link? It will give us. So press semicolon over here, and else just return whatever the roll number. Currently, if the roll number is 14, then it will give us the value 14. So just check connection and make sure that your all the typing are correct, contact number and gender. So it's okay from our side. So the step 1 is ready. So if we can check that if the response equals to roll number, then insert to the server successfully, and else something went wrong or data is not inserted. So directly from server side we jump to the Android side, means client side. In client side, the step number 2 is we have to insert the value string in string.xml file. So go over here, res values string.xml, and just copy this one, Ctrl C and Ctrl V. Just we replace this name with our file name, Ctrl C, and go to here, Ctrl V. So our all the files are ready. So step number 2, ws underscore insert student, our string is ready. Then on the step number 3, just copy insert activity. So in insert activity online, so all our screen is ready. So currently insert activity is ready. Just I type, right click on it and click on new, then go to activity. What are the activity? You can take empty activity, then name it insert activity. Just I type online, then click on finish. All the things will be ready. Already we have created insert activity file over here. So go to layout, already insert activity is here. So already we have inserted into local database, so our file is ready with layout and all those versions. So constraint layout, and for the insertion file is ready. Just we need to copy this layout to our online insertion layout file. So go over here, and after the processing will be finished, we can see how the particular layout will be ready or not. So Ctrl C, just replace in this constraint layout, Ctrl V. So it's a submit button, we type submit online and check out this value, roll number, student name, contact number, and just we change the name of button. Everything is fine. So inside insert activity, we need to just copy all those things. So all the things are ready. If you want to see these in this playlist, you can see second video, how to insert the values in local database. So you can mind all those things. So I don't think you can imagine, and things are ready. So all those things are ready with our layout. Just we don't want to insert in this one local database, so just we remove this code, and if we want to call this, then we can call, or we can check it out if the particular detail is filled or not. But I think after the seeing this type of video, you know that how we are going to perform step by step. So go to the step number 4. Just we need to insert task, whatever the you can see that AsyncTask, if you know that, and just we have to replace this string. So our string is total is there is ready with all material. Just we type AsyncTask, then on the last, before the last curly bracket, you can type class insert task extends AsyncTask. Just add the parameter void and void. Go to over here, and I know that doing background we have to type on pre-execute and on post-execute. Just we need to follow only certain few steps. So go to over here, just we need to make certain variables before that. Likewise over here we just make one string, then current IP equals to double quote. What are the current IP? You know that why we are writing over here, because inside the local host or any mobile device you cannot write local host. You need to get your IP address. So current IP equals to URL insert underscore student, and what are the response we will check. If the response is roll number, then everything is ready, data will be inserted, and if there is not, then something went wrong. So go to on pre-execute, super should be the first statement. So current IP equals to get resources dot get string, just type r dot string dot current IP, and same thing for the URL insert student equals to get resources dot get string r dot string dot ws underscore insert student. So just we make initialize two variables, and inside the doing background with try catch we need to write certain things. Parent class exception is here, log.t error or exception e plus double quote and press semicolon. Inside the try, just we write string URL. Already you have copied that one, you can write on your own also. String URL equals to http plus current IP address plus whatever the URL insert student, then roll number, name, student name, contact number, and gender equals to whatever the things. It's a very easy and nice thing. Just we need to type. If you want to see the URL, then you can also type it and make the HTTP handler object. Already this file is we have, and we knew that how we can create HTTP handler, and in the response we will get from the http handler dot make service call and just type URL, press semicolon. If the response we will get the roll number, then everything is okay. So just if we need to type or log the response take, just we type response equals to response plus double quote, and there is no error. If it is null, then type that response dot trim dot equal ignore case. For this one need to refer core Java, why we use equal ignore case, then as roll number. If the response equals to roll number, then we type the coding likewise, get application context, then we can type that student is inserted successfully. Also you can write dot length sort and dot show is here, and after that I think if the particular thing is ready, then we need to update from server. So we sync the student once again, so we have fetch the fresh data. So with you can write get application context. So if the insertion process is finished, then we can fetch the refreshed data from server to client, and we close this activity. And so I write finish to close this activity, and if this one, then just we type something went wrong or something wrong. Maybe possible your internet connection is not working or whatever the things. Just call this AsynTask over here, then new insert task dot execute. Just you need to type this one. Currently we command control shift slash, so this task will be executed when we press the submit online button. At that time it fetch the data from edit text, roll number, name, contact number and gender from the radio button, male or female, and while we insert, then insert task will be executed. So all the things are ready with our process. So step number 4 and just one. Step number 5, we need to create one button insert online what from main activity. So go to main activity.java, and inside the main activity.java we need to create one more button with sync data, and just we name this one button insert online, whatever the name you want to give you can give. Just copy this one to linear layout and just Control X, then we give the ID. So sync data we need to type insert online, and we can easily see that there is one more button after sync data, there is insert online. Just we type the code button insert online, and if we want to give the find view by ID we can give then button insert online. Just we need to copy btn insert, just we need to type online only. So insert online, then insert activity online class. Let's see, all the steps are ready. So press shift F10. Just what we have done up to now. Close this one, then let's see what are the steps we have follow. First we make this one file, then second thing we have created one insert activity online or with this task. It's a async task to insert the data. You can see this one very nicely, this one, and after that we just call insert activity online from the main activity. So up to now in this session you can see the last data inside the, it's a 13. We insert the 14 roll number if the particular all the things will be working nicely or not. So let's see what happened and check particular from the emulator whether it working or not. So Gradle building is currently running, and within certain small type of period the installation process is ready and data launching activity. So if there is an error, then we can see the logcat. See, logcat is the friend of developer. Always I see that all the developer need to use logcat or run whatever the log values you want to type and click on insert online. It may be happen it works or not, but be ready for all those things. Then we type the another danger, type the contact number 5566778899. Then she is female, we think that, then it's a roll number 40 danger and submit online. So then I think that we need to check over here, go to the this one, and danger algera is here. So directly inserted into MySQL file. If we want, we have refreshed the data, so also we can view this one, because after that this one whether the 14 number is there or not. So click over here, see this one, danger algera is here. So you can see that we can insert the data from Android to MySQL, so from client to server. So it is very easy thing, and also you can do it on your own, very easy and very nice thing. This is the perfect thing that we can manage all the time. Just we insert one more data to our recheck the activity 15 number, then just we type Tesla Tiger, contact number 789456120, then this one is the mail, and submit online, and this activity is finished. Just we check roll number 15 Tesla Tiger is here. So all the things are working nicely. So we can view the data also. So while we view the data, we can find whatever this one is the WAMP server in left side, in right side this one is the client. We say that WAMP, currently WAMP is the server, PHP server, and it's a MySQL, this one at left side, and in right side it's a Android, which concern with the local level at room database. So we view the data and see that 15 number Tesla Tiger is there or not. We sure that it will be there, because we have updated all the data, all the records, and we can see this one. So our project means our thing is insert the data from client, means from Android to server to MySQL database is ready. So in next video we will see that view the or update the data from Android to MySQL database server. So complete client server project is ready for the easy student management system. So up to now, insert the data from client to server, insert the data from Android to MySQL is finally completed. Thank you very much. Where if you do not have subscribed this channel, please subscribe it, like it, and share it with concerned person. Thank you very much.